The talk today is going to be organized into two major sections. I'm going to talk about elements for image capture and formation, and then I'm going to go through kind of a design example. So let's get into it. The elements for image formation and capture, you got optics, you got an image sensor, image processor, and some kind of a system interface. And the optics, their job is pretty simple. It's to deliver a focused image of an object onto the sensor. And then the CMOS image sensor, of course, converts that focused image into raw image bits. And then somehow or another, we got to turn those raw image bits into a useful image. And that's done in an image processor. And that may or may not be merged onto the CMOS image sensor die. But if it's separated, then there's also a high-speed data link that's got to connect the image sensor to the image processor. And then, of course, after the image processor, there's usually some kind of a system interface. Maybe it's USB, maybe it's Ethernet, or some other kind of interface that carries the bits over to someplace you can do something with the image data. So let's talk about the okay. So let's talk about the optics. This is a pretty simple. I'm not sure. Oh, I see. I'm not in control of that. Never mind. Okay. So the optics. What these equations do is they allow you to relate the focal length of the optics with the size of the object at distance, and then the size of it on the image sensor. And so that's kind of the key takeaway from this. And this is just basically geometric optics. And then one of the peculiar characteristics about this on the physical side is that not all of the colors of the light will focus at the same place with just a standard refractive lens. And so it's common to see two different lenses being combined to make a single optic, one of them that uses high index material and the other that uses a low index of refraction material so that all the colors focus on the same spot. So obviously having more figured surfaces and more lenses adds cost, but if you want to image in a broad spectrum like white light or color, RGB or whatever, then you're going to need to worry about that issue. The second thing is that on the physical side again, is that not all these lenses do not focus to a point. If you have a point source, it will not focus to a point in the image. Instead, it focuses to something we call a circle of confusion, an optical blur, or an airy pattern. And it turns out that the diameter of that airy pattern depends on the focal ratio of the optics and the wavelength of the light. And the F number of the optics, or focal ratio, is just equal to the focal length divided by the aperture diameter.